Hi there, I'm Allie Elliott.
Hi, I'm Allie Elliott. Welcome to the stream today. I'm continuing the same thing that I've been working on for a while, and continuing the prep for the new year, and it's Happy New Year! Yay! I hope everybody had a good holiday over the weekend and rang in the new year right. I promptly went to bed after we counted down, and then I was like, okay, we're done. Played board games and ate a vegan cheese ball. So that's where we're at. What I did realize is this morning I realized how alarmingly close to my first competition deadline for the year. So I need to take a hard look at what I'm going to enter into the ASP Images of Distinction competition. ASP is the American Society of Photographers. Low base! You came to talk about image competition, didn't you? Anyway, I'm going to keep working on this, and maybe today get to a point closer to, closer to completion. I did want to play around with this image a little bit. Bugs and steaks. Yes. I was just looking at, I didn't enter the last, so I was looking at Portrait Masters. And I don't think they have a category. Pet? You know what? I think, well, okay, so the number one pet image is a lamb, which is a non-traditional pet. Obviously, dogs, cats, ducks. There's a hairless cat. Oh, wait, there's a rodent. I don't know what it is. Maybe that might actually, I don't know. Maybe a chinchilla? I don't know. But I'm thinking, oh, there's a bird. Snake photo on Saturday. Ooh, tilt shift macro. That's so cool when you get one that, like, you tell yourself might, what's happening here? Might be a good competition possibility. That's always fun for me. I feel like it's fun. Maybe not everybody. Okay, so I want to bring this down. Maybe. Actually, delete that. Oh, she's going to take a minute today. All right. Ooh! Look at those colors. Can I share it? Very polite. Always ask first. Thank ya. Especially because I'm still, Photoshop's still working hard. All right. Does he have a name? Because I need to know his name. Her name. I don't know. I don't know how you tell, actually. On snakes. Never asked. I love the colors. I love the textures. Actually, you know what? I think we're probably on the same page there. I feel like that's probably true. Okay, I'm going to snag this whole corner and sit here while Photoshop considers doing what I commanded it to do. Oh, a finger. No, I don't want to know. I'll just wait for him to tell me. I don't even need to know. Unless it's in labor, probably not necessary information. Dang, did I do that again? I did that again. Okay, let's go back. Oh, it's not even gonna, it's like, too bad you can't reselect. Now, let's try it. Yeah. So you like your lens? This is new, yeah? A new lens? I put new duct tape on my lens. This might just be the year. Okay, I'm gonna... So we're definitely in the 11th hour for competition for this January. It closes on the 14th. So I'm gonna at least enter 2. Now I'm gonna get myself anxious. Ooh. Did you already say what cameras? Why? What is what's the draw for you? Oh, I didn't see another link. Ooh. Here he is. Cameo, making a cameo. Look at that clarity. That's beautiful. I thought, I forgot what I was going to say. Okay. Wait, what was I doing? I'm like, I need some more coffee maybe. I'm not focused today. Is everybody home today? Is this the official holiday? F4 from a few centimeters away. Yeah, that's cool. I played around with the tilt shift a long time ago when I was pretty new. Might have been in college. Because otherwise I don't think I ever owned one. What was I looking? Oh yeah. Okay, I need to. So images of distinction, which is ASP competition. You can enter as many as you want. There are no like cases, but there are categories. And then Portrait Masters, I was trying to look up when it opens because it's probably not for a minute, but realistically, whatever I enter in ASP, I will also enter in Portrait Masters. In Portrait Masters, I am currently an associate photographer and like 1 merit or whatever away. Oh yeah. Well, I have two D300Ss, so I'm 1 step ahead of you, hanging on to the crop sensor. So anyway, I have to get at least ASP. I really wanted to. Oh man, I only have 3 in there. Probably not gonna. None of these are ready. Maybe this one. I definitely see some gradient situations happening in there, and I need a good title. So I don't know. But then I've got this one and this one that I definitely want to get done for that purpose. I tried really hard to move throughout the year. When I did one that I was really excited about, I tried to remember to put it into a folder for upcoming competitions, and I only have 3 in there, and they weren't anything. I don't think they're anything really that if I don't, that's true. It's true. So Portrait Masters is a little different because they do an entire portfolio review before you can move up. I feel like the first level is maybe, I'm going to look that up actually. Accreditation. So it is a little more nerve-wracking. But I feel like that first level is it's not easy, but it's less hard. No, that's not what I mean. It's less, I don't know, picky. They're less picky, maybe. I don't know. But that's where I am. And they definitely lean towards the artsier, you can get a little weird at this competition. So your creativity, thinking outside the box, that kinds of thing is definitely rewarded here. However, they're not title heavy, and that bugs me a little bit. In fact, they don't even show you the titles of the winning images, and now I'm kind of a title snob. Okay, I can't breathe today. So the associate level is the bronze, and then there's the master level, and then there is the fellow level, and there are not many fellows, and it's a relatively new program, so that's part of the reason. But I want to do it. I want an award. It's not even an award, it's an accreditation or whatever, but I want it. So that's what I'm going to work on this year, and I also want to I'll never fit in. I also want to apply for an ASP fellowship. So I'm just going to be a fellow everywhere. I hate tilting my images. Okay, like this. Oh, yes. Oh, so this is a girl. I like her. She is working it. She wanted her picture taken. I saw a pig do that one time. I was shooting. It was a competition image, and it was the first image that I ever shot specifically for competition. And my sister's family has pigs, and this one pig was like strutting around, like look back, the blue steel, and it ended up I just kept putting the same pig in the image because that's the pig that kept posing essentially, and I couldn't tell the difference. And my niece, they were her pigs, and she was like 7 or 8 at the time, she was like, "Hey, Allie, those are the same." Those are the same pig. She was a star. Gosh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. Phew. Okay. So, yes, share the blue steel. I love it. I love it when animals bring that, like, work that camera. Or babies. A lot of times when I'm posing a newborn, they'll like slowly raise their fist to their chin. Oh, whistling. This keeps coming up. I need to make whistling not happen because that's a terrible sound. Okay. So anyway, I'm hoping to be a double fellow by the end of this year. I'm 1 merit away from my master artist degree, and that feels, I don't know, feels a little anticlimactic now because they changed the degree ceremony, and I had first of all, I whiffed on that last merit. So, boo. But, here, we'll do this. So I whiffed on that merit, and now they're changing everything. So I think they just like mail you your degree, which I'm a little bummed about. Okay, here we go. I love it. Yes. He knows his angles. So do you use Smug Mug to sell your prints? Because I'm going to start... I decided I'm going to start selling prints. Matted prints. And for right now, I'm just using... I am just using Squarespace, like, to host. Oh, until last week, you switched? So I'm using Squarespace, and it does feel... Squarespace feels pricey, but it's what I'm already using. So to just be able to integrate it into... I can't see it all. Just be able to integrate it a little bit is, for right now, the best option for me. And I will reevaluate. Look at that perfection that I just... Had it for a year, never sold. Oh, okay. Oh, through Instagram. So do you have an Instagram store? That's cool. I can feel myself glaring at this. And I know I'm going to have a little haloing situation here, but I'll handle that later. Oh, that's kind of messy anyway. People just... Oh, wow. Okay, just... So that's where I've... That is my website that's separate from my portraiture, that is just for speaking. I wrote a book. I have a book coming out later this year. So it's for that. And then speaking opportunities and exhibitions. So that's the one I give galleries, and because they don't want to see the kind of retail work. So I had like the basic plan. Nice. It's the way it should be. I'm gonna have to move that lamp for sure. Maybe not quite yet though. I'm gonna save this as the next progression because I might hate it. And again, I'm working on stuff that I did not intend to work on today. Okay. Oh, only 3 labs. See, I'm just going to fulfill them myself through the labs that I work with on a normal basis because I know I really like Squarespace too, like as far as everything else goes. I just was unsure about taking on more recurring costs, especially going into what's usually a more quiet season now. Okay, so how do we feel about this? I like the darker behind her, but I like her closer to the picture too. I do wonder. I don't really want to make here. I don't really want to make the only lab in the list that I use is Bay Photo, and I use them for specialty things. Yes, I use Miller's as well. Their turnaround time is absolutely unbeatable. Oops. What? Yes, that free shipping, and they've come through for me so many times. Um, I use Whitewall for, they had some products for years that nobody else had. So I've used them before, and I don't have anything bad to say by any stretch. I just really prefer Miller's. I use Miller's for some of the albums that I offer, and for anything that is time sensitive, because when I've had a few clients need some stuff for funerals, that was in one of them actually was on New Year's Day, not this year. And it was New Year's was on like Friday, and it was New Year's Eve on Thursday after business hours, and unfortunately one of my clients passed away, a little boy, and they stayed late on a holiday to make sure that he was going to have his stuff. They were having his memorial on Monday, so there weren't going to be any working days in between, and they were incredible. And that was many years ago, and I just feel insanely loyal to them based on that alone. They were just so kind. But in addition to that, I mean, I've always had such a good experience with their everything, really. Miller's and Bay Photo. Oh, international. So when I've done international stuff, I usually I receive it and then have my clients ship it. It is the more expensive, but I like to see what I'm sending first. Or I will ship it for them, but that's a little easier process. Oh, that's nice though if they have Whitewall has other labs. Yeah. And I use Graphy Studio for a lot of my products. And I'm making this more complicated than I need to. Graphy is, I wouldn't mess with an international lab, except some of the products that they offer are just one of a kind, incredible, and nobody else is offering them. So if one of the domestic labs started, then there'd be some decisions to make. Actually, it wouldn't be that hard because I would love to have a quicker turnaround time. Miller's has really spoiled me though, as far as turnaround time goes. So I feel like I might be doing all this work for nothing. So I might end up just leaving it. Oops. Leave that. 165, yeah. Was it just a print? Yes, absolutely. I buy a lot of props, internationally gowns, and um, felted things. A lot of like Eastern European countries uh, are where my felted products come from. No, no, we're here for it. Popcorn is popped. Oh, dang, I do like this better. I wish I didn't because it would be easier if I didn't. Indian Customs not clearing it because now they're saying I lied about the price. So how does that work? You're buying it from India, right? So, and you said the other day that you sent the it's a mystery. Oh, okay. So you got a third country involved. This is a love triangle. That's the problem. Those never end well. Oh man. This gradient is super annoying and I can't see what's happening on that other end. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. It's still so small. That's like the light you see. Okay, so then we're gonna get in here. This is like just gonna kind of paint over the shadows and deepen them a little bit so it doesn't have that, you know, matted picture look that was so popular years ago. Managed to establish, so improve the price. Oh, they won't oh my gosh. Check the delivery guy's Instagram. See if he's got some new photos that he's really proud of. I have fun with this pattern. Ah. So, well, could do a film on Instagram. Probably are some. Okay, and then this. Will he get his price is the real question. I don't know, because the way the housing market has been, I kept seeing people get absurd, just absurd prices for homes not worth what they were asking, and they were getting them. So I mean, I guess that's the new value. I'm grateful that we didn't actually buy anything. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this layer, merge it with this layer, duplicate this one, hide one, and merge it with this, and make it a lot more complicated than it needs to be. This isn't even what I need to be working on, but I actually think I might enter this too in Portrait Masters. So, how to fix that? Nope, let's see. New layer. I was in the right place. Almost. Oh, I bet. So what do they want you to do? What's the next step for you? Okay. Yes. I think that's a real plan. True. Yep. That sucks, man. duplicate, and then save as progress 18. Now I'm in a weird crop ratio. There we go. Okay. Go a little brighter. Okay. So I'm working on my class that I'm teaching. I've actually been working on it. It was kind of pre-developed, which is why, I even got to speak there because of the class that I was working on. But I wanted the most up-to-date research, most up-to-date information to take to my class. And so I did a lot of experimental marketing, stuff like that this year. And a lot of re-examining. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, that's annoying. But I was thinking about my exhibition work and a lot of my competition work. Competitions are kind of my art therapy. Whoops, it's the wrong thing. So I was thinking about why a lot of my subject matter ends up being about grieving and death. And, I've had loss in my life. Everybody has. So I think that's part of it, is that is the most universal connection. Is it the two things in life that are certain are death and taxes. And, taxes are boring. So this was our only option. It's death. And that's, I've spent a lot of it's my career, but it's also, the subject matter is cathartic to work on. So I've done some self-reflection. And we're coming up on taxes. I like to get my taxes done as soon as possible. Oh, that is so annoying. It's just a little thing. These are like the little things that are easy, super easy on competition images to just overlook. Okay. And that's a big part of my marketing classes, are just understanding that marketing, sales is all just connection. I think people freak themselves out a little by thinking that they have to like sell somebody on something, or they have to like bring people in to their business, and it feels bad, and it shouldn't. You're just presenting them with a solution to a problem. Well, good for you. It doesn't happen that way for everybody. I saw like a clone marker. There it is. Just trying to make sure that these are nice and smooth. This is kind of a mess. These gradients are hard sometimes to get balanced. Let's see if that was the edge. That's good. Got some weird muddled color situation. This is probably the time where it's better if I walk away from it, but I'm not good following my own rules. Nope. Too far there. Just got a little wobbly line. These are the little details that make a big difference. Oops. I don't know much about eggs. It seems like a long time since expiration, though. I think I maybe had food poisoning last night, even. I think I'm very sensitive to food poisoning. Very delicate. Okay, I think I need to probably get away from this for a little bit because some of this is just... No, I'm not gonna do myself any favors. This is chill. So tomorrow, everything starts again, like no big deal. Like we all have to go back to work, and I have a session in the morning, a session I'm very, very excited about. So that is what I'll be. I might not be able to wait, and I might just have to stream tomorrow too, but a very special little girl coming into the studio, and we're gonna have a good time. And it's conceptual, and she's got some plans for me. She designed what she's going to be wearing in the image. And it's going to be really cool. I'm excited. So I think what I might do here... See, I just have a real hard time letting stuff sit. I wasn't even going to work on this today, but do just like a little bit more. It's really... We're on progress 20. I usually end up in progress 30, in the 20s or 30s, before I call an image complete. So this might be one that I print out and look at it and look at upside down and sideways. I might study light a little bit too, but I'm getting there. So I need to get to this. Okay, so camera left, everything kind of matched up, and all of the pieces have upper and lower halves. So she's got an upper and a lower half. She does not, but she probably doesn't need one because there are enough in front of her that... Okay, so she needs a skirt, and I think I had one. I think I want one for this with some movement, and I haven't used those skirt pieces either, but I know I took them. That was a weird... I feel like I need to make sure that this is saved because my computer is acting a little weird. I have a lot of messages. What's going on? Weird. Okay. That is still saving. That something is being weird. Okay, that is saved. So I'll leave that one alone. And I'm going to print that out too. I've got a Canon printer here. And mainly the only thing that I even print on it are test prints. For something, either if a client is going to print big, if we're going wall print, then I will do a print test at home. And then for competition, I will as well, especially if it's a print competition, which I don't do a lot of those. I would maybe like to do more. I keep adding things to my... Actually, 1570, let's do that one. Oops, there we go. It's just gonna need to come... Oh, okay, it's just gonna stay there for a minute. It's gonna stay there. So... imaging is coming up, and I am thrilled for it. And I screwed up and forgot to get my... I didn't forget, I just kept putting it off, and I thought I had enough time to get my ASP Gala ticket. So I missed that boat, and I have a beautiful gown for it, so that's a bummer. They said to email, but I feel kind of bad because that's totally my fault. Hey, Hey, good afternoon. How's it going? So I'm going to keep working on, I'm going to warp this again just to see if we can get this whole, there's such a lag on my computer right now. It doesn't need an update because I checked right before I started streaming. So I don't know, she's just being finicky. I wonder if everybody is like working from home today in my neighborhood, and I don't know if that's how that works or not, but it seems plausible. Or not, no, they're probably not working from home actually. Make this a little bigger. I can feel myself frowning. Back in the saddle after taking the end of the year off. I think that's awesome. I think taking that time just kind of reset and enjoy is the way to do it. Welcome back. I'm very anxious to get this, the basics on this composite done so that, whoops, so I can get to the fun part, the dodging and burning and coloring and all that. I keep rolling over that. It is so weirdly warm. What is happening? It's wrapped around my arm. Technical issues. I did not get a. That's weird. I was not touching. Okay, I'm gonna save. I think I'm haunted. It's a busy year, so I took Christmas to New Year's, time off from social media, wrapped up all my commercial shooting before the holidays so I could get a full week. And oh, that is nice. That's hard. I feel like as an entrepreneur, it's hard to make yourself take that time off, but it's important too. Especially this time of year. You want to enjoy. Now, I'm going to maybe add a leg. She needs a leg. But I'm going to get these two skirts too, because I think a leg ducked right out there would be perfect. And we've got all the legs, camera left, and no legs, camera right. Yes, time off. The end of the year, books are closed, taxes are paid. Yes. That is awesome. I was just talking earlier about I get my taxes done as soon as humanly possible. We're always waiting on, outside entities, but I've got everything that I can get ready. And usually portrait work wraps up like around the time of my Santa sessions, which is always the Saturday before Thanksgiving in November. Between Thanksgiving and Christmas, I don't have a lot of portrait stuff. I have usually people last minute orders and wrapping up orders from throughout the rest of the year. And then I'll have maternity newborn because you don't. Now listen, Big Brother is watching. I pay all my taxes. Let it be known. Put it into the universe. I'm actually very that paranoid about it. Like I feel like I overpay on a number of levels. But I'm like paranoid about that. But anyway, I'm normally, newborn, maternity. That's really all I have in December because nobody's doing just like family pictures or senior pictures or I have a handful of babies that come back. They're December babies, so they have but those are super low key. No. Don't be fooled. But this year, it was a full-on baby boom where there were although we did have a snowstorm, a late snowstorm, 9 months prior. It wasn't that late, but I don't know. It was in March. But I had a lot of babies, and I've got a lot of December and a lot of January babies. So good job, babies, for keeping it consistent. Keep those babies coming. Okay, legs. Yes, I'll go there and oversee. I've never been to an island. Like, not a fancy island. South Padre Island in college. Does that count? We're not beach people. I love the beach. I think it's beautiful, but I have to look at it. Like, I can't be out there. I was not meant for the beach. I love it in theory, but my skin, like, immediately gets sunburned. If I even think about the beach, I'm sunburned. That's where I go. That's where my mind goes when you say Cayman Islands. Anyway, I'm distracted from the legs. So I need to find a real dark shadowed skirt. Give me some darker shadowed skirts. And I might actually add some more dancers all around there in the back that are just almost like Degas style, painterly, featureless. That'll be an experiment. We might do that. Do I want this skirt? I don't know. I don't know what I want. There, 1530. Thankful every year that I don't photograph people. You know what? I have dangled a fair amount of people in the air for a good photograph. Usually the people that I've given birth to are the ones that get tapped for the more adventurous portraits. As a matter of fact, now I'm going to show you because yeah, you don't go dangling snakes and spiders in the air. You'll do it once. Just the one time. Spiders and I have a volatile relationship because one tried to kill me in college. I got bitten by a brown recluse. So, okay, so I have to show you now, speaking of dangling, I'm trying to think of if I'm more scared of snakes and spiders or people. I don't know. Yeah, they probably have better personalities than people. That's true. They do. Don't tell me snakes do though, because that is terrifying. I mean, I know they do, but I pretend as long as I see them first, we're cool. But when they surprise me, we're not cool anymore. Okay. I don't have the slightest idea of what year that was, but now oh, there it is. Okay. She was dangled in the air for this. And then I flipped the picture and she managed to maintain her composure. She's my little, it was titled Most Curious because it reminded me of like an Alice in Wonderland kind of vibe. You almost never see them first or at all. If I don't see them at all, we're totally cool. I prefer that. And they probably prefer not see me. We have an understanding. How rude. Okay. Bring that up. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's pull a switcheroo here. Uno reverse card. That's not well proportioned. How did I merge those? Did that mean that it did want a picture or it did not? Getting mixed signals. Wonder what it thought of the camera. Whenever I have a reluctant model in my studio, I make it a personal mission to make sure that they have a good time. It's usually a dad. The dads are not usually into the photo shoot. It's okay though, I always win them over. Coffee and snacks is the key. Are most of them through glass? Oh, there's no... Does he know there's no glass? There he is. That's what we're talking about. For future posterity. Is he just messing with you? We used to have a dog that would pretend to be on a leash. And then if somebody was getting close to him, then he would not be on the leash. He could get to them. So I think he was just messing with you. Oh, maybe he's looking at his reflection. Checking to see if his look was on point. He wants to be Insta famous. Make it happen. Anytime something has a name, I'm cool with it. So okay, I'm gonna save. Okay, so I need a skirt here and a skirt here. I didn't do any where she was like down on the ground, actually, I don't think. And that would be exactly what I need. So we'll just kind of cruise through some of these and see if there's something that... We did some different kinds of poses. See, she actually was on the ground for some of these, and I didn't back up and get her legs because we were just working on the top half posing. And I wanted to make sure and get some facial shots, some nice crisp. Oh, are we done? Or did I just miss it? I just missed it. That might work. 2811. Motion effect. What does? What I'm working on? Oh, it's a weird little jog. Oh, one post to the next. Oh, yeah. On the images. When I shot these, I shot these images at 2 different times, and what I was planning to use them for is not really what is happening. So it's kind of a makeshift. I'm gonna take this way darker though, because I haven't been messing with the light yet. And then I know I have, whoops. I'm gonna flip it. I thought I had more time. I don't know why I thought that. But now I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to give this the attention that it needs to be competition ready. It's a little frustrating. But, you know, it'll be something. Okay, and then let's see. Yes. So my plan is to treat the center, like main, she's going to have kind of a spotlight. And then I'm going to do a play on light on everything around her and do kind of a motion blur. And then maybe a back row with kind of featureless Degas style paintings. Not paintings, but digital paintings. And then similar to, I actually did this one streaming. Let me see if I can find the finished, because I built this image streaming just as some kind of a fun thing to play around with, and then I entered it and it did really the snake dancing. You know what? That would actually be kind of cool. But I would need the glass up. Let's see. I know I entered it in Portrait Masters, but I don't think it was until summer. There it is. Okay. So the category was movement, and this is what I ended up entering, and that's her little brother. That was a lot of fun. And then they kept that category as a permanent. Man, those entries are better than... That was a lot of fun. So that's going to be a similar concept, but I want to go a little bit weirder. And I might actually reshoot some so that there's... I'll definitely keep the... I'll keep them all on separate layers so that I can play around with it. But Portrait Masters is definitely one that I can go over the top with. And then ASP, that's one that I feel a little bit out of my league. That whole, it's an incredible group, and I feel really lucky to be a part of it. But I also feel a little bit over my head. That's good. That's should feel like that. And then it really means something, you know, if you're able to pull off a win ever. Okay, so everybody's got legs except for her. And I'm really liking the depth. Once I can play with the light on the skirts and the legs and, you know, truly like an animal, like I did the cat before. That's something to consider. That one's kind of a red hot mess. Okay, well, it's got the ground. She's coming. Nice. Okay, so I need a skirt for this one. That might just be enough because there's not a whole lot of her. Yeah. Not a lot of her showing. I got 200. Okay. So now Ah, that's fun. I like the idea of taking an unconventional animal and entering it in the pet. I like the idea a lot. I like the idea of adding animals really into any of these portraits. Cat is only gonna allow so much before she... Okay, so I'm gonna make sure that everything So front left, middle left. Okay, those can merge. Those can merge. So that is front right. Can enter an animal. Anything can be a pet if you want it badly enough. Okay, where is the top half of this? If it's not a pet, can it be entered in pet? Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be your pet. I would say any animal that I can. I don't know. Do zoos? Do they consider their pets? Do they consider their animals pets? Probably. I bet a lot of zoo workers are. I bet they consider. I bet most actually. Pet. What is pet anyway? Is that even the? Let's see. Is that even the category? Because I know in PPA it's animal. Okay, portrait master is photographs that display a pet or animal as the main focus or theme. So they would fall under the category of animal. Actually, you know what? I believe, and I'm not going to show somebody else's work here, but go to Portrait Masters, look at their awards, and I'm pretty sure that in the pet category, not this round, but the last round, they had one of the top 3 was like she had like a cockroach, like one of the big giant ones. Get a long lens. I've used farm animals a lot, but I don't ever handle them or anything. I'm trying to see. That must just be the end of that skirt. There we go. So that just cracked the old pet category right open. The game changer. She's only a torso, but that's all. That's all we need. Okay. Alright, I'm going to, let's see, front right, there we go. So this needs to come back. There we go. Left, center. Portrait Masters is twice a year, and I was looking earlier trying to. I know that they had one that they announced in November, and I skipped that one. I had too much going on and not any solid entries. Let's see here. Submission window closed. Results from fall 2022 were announced on November 15th. It's usually, I believe they open in January. I believe they open in January and close in February. I haven't seen anything about it yet, but I would say that would be coming up pretty soon. Stay tuned. And I feel like right, center, middle. And let's just pretend that I'm going to know what that means. Okay, merge these. Right. Middle. I'm going to make her a little bigger. Winning competitions while thumbing your nose at them is your new hobby. Do it. It's easier to do that. The trophy. Everything's easier with a trophy. I love it. I love that stuff. Keeps me making, creating. Okay, deal. You hear it. You heard it here first, people. It's in writing, legally binding documentation. Twitch chat is legally binding documentation. Okay, if I just smacked into the microphone, I apologize, and I understand if you hate me now. I normally throw my ribbons and certificates in the trash. Why? Are you angsty? To ask my teenagers that. Are you angsty today? I love a trophy. Sign me up. Where is that coming from? We've got mystery. I thought that was the hair from this front one, but it would appear that's not the case. Oh, hold on here. Mystery solved. I keep my trophies. I love my trophies. My problem is that, see this stack of stuff right here? That's all stuff that I want to get framed. I'm not good at getting it in there, I guess. And then I have a whole bunch of stuff framed at the studio, and then I have some stuff here. So I want to keep them all together, but step one is getting them framed. And step two is deciding if I want them at the studio or at the home office. It's a real dilemma. I just don't know. I'm kind of wanting to expand this into a panoramic crop and just keep adding. It's going to take forever, but like I feel like it'll be worth it too. I feel like maybe I don't have enough posing. Okay, I'm going to work on this and then decide if I want to. I feel like that would be really dynamic. What do I want to do? You guys tell me. If I'm going to expand, I just went real Southern Indiana. If I want to expand, I feel like I need to shoot some different poses. So we'll see. We'll see about that. I'm going to save this. I feel like once I start the refining editing process, I won't add anymore. what I need here is second helping of. It's all about the bacon today. I feel like bugs don't fit into composites well. You know, reptiles I could work with, like a tangled vibe. You know, Pascal or Buddy. And if my daughter is listening right now, she's gonna want a Pascal. I don't know what he was. Chameleon? It was chameleon, right? Let's see. I'm looking at these images. Let's see. Whoops. Mm-hmm. Hey! How's it going, Impoverish? Happy New Year! Good, good, good. I'm sad that the holidays are over. I was getting real comfortable not. I would. I've taken snake photos in fear and in the name of identifying them as something I should be afraid of, and the people that I showed were like, "Yes. It's perfectly reasonable to be afraid." And you should be, especially you, Allie. Thank you. My new year is good. We stayed up till midnight and then promptly went to sleep like 12:10. Played a lot of board games. Did everybody have a rockin' New Year's Eve? You probably don't even get that reference because you guys are all younger than me. Oh, I wouldn't say fear is useless. Fear drives a lot of productivity in humanity. Okay. Whoops. Now I gotta move this puppy up. Flavio! Hey! New Year's Rockin' Eve, yes. Actually, I wouldn't have remembered the name of it except for Friends. Fear drives a lot of bad things too. Education and understanding are much more useful. Yes, but education and understanding are not emotions. So that makes a difference. Yes, fear can be, yeah, fear and excitement are, I would say, you know, useful tools that work in a similar manner. Yeah, public speaking. Yes, and I have imaging next week or next week. Oh, it is just a couple weeks away actually. 1, 2, 3, and it's less than 3 weeks. I have always loved public speaking though. Even as a little kid. Ah, what did you speak on? Photography stuff? Let's see. Oh, that's frustrating. Oops, the wrong way. Toastmasters. What is Toastmasters? That sounds like a board game in the 80s. I would totally play Toastmasters. I love toast. Is it like you go there to learn about public speaking? Toastmasters and New Gordon Ramblin'. Yeah. Yes, an idiot sandwich. It does sound like Toastmasters. You know what? HGTV, or no, not HGTV, Food Network. I would watch Toastmasters. Who can make the best toast? My studio, across from my studio, is a gourmet toast place. They have juice and they have fancy toast and organic waffles, and the seats hang from the ceiling. So I think I'm too old to go in there. Toastmaster is an organization. Okay. And they have clubs. Ooh, they're fancy. Did I flatten that? What is happening? Okay. There's the Toastmasters. Where leaders are made. Oh, that's cool. And it also made me hungry. I like the cover of their December magazine. That's a pretty shot. I'm interested. I'm here for this. I don't know how I would feel about speaking in front of a bunch of people that were good at speaking. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that changes things a little bit. Macro at PPOC once. You got some merits. I have my photographic craftsman degree from speaking. Toastmasters. Wow, the Super Bowl of public speaking. It's like there's a winner. Do they have trophies? I would imagine it makes you a lot better. Is this a subtle hint? Allie could really improve the way you speak to groups. Honestly, that sounds really cool. But is there, I do need to know, is there, like, is there a competition? Do you win? Do they have, like, Toastmaster Grand Poobah? That is a Flintstones reference. I'll translate for you youngins. That's right. Give me the trophy. Is that too much to ask? Just want a trophy. Oh, yes. That's awesome. It's like, are these the people that are giving TED Talks? That's on my bucket list. I want to give a TED Talk. Oh, there are trophies. I want to do it. That's fun. I love it. I'm totally distracted now by Toastmasters. And there's some weirdness going on down here. I need to work on that. I need a little chunk of darker fabric. This will do. Against people that are doctor, lawyers. Okay. I'm not scared of doctors and lawyers. I was in debate club. And I told my husband that the other day, and he was like, I bet you were. So, look out. It changed my life as much as photography has. That's awesome. So what's your topic that you spoke on? Like, what was your go-to? If they were like, you know, like challenge, and you like have to I've built this into something in my head that is probably not. Ooh, what are her TED Talks on? I love to watch those, but once I hear somebody like smack, I can't watch it anymore. That's all that I hear. That's why I can't do podcasts or anything. I have a very sensitive hearing palette. I don't know. I don't know what you call it. I did a John Mayer ride on the Peloton this morning, and I've had a John Mayer song stuck in my head all day. No matter how much music I listen to, John Mayer haunts me. Okay. All right, I'm going to open this, but I'm going to save it for later because I'm not going to. This is why I threw my sweet potatoes. Why? Pause. There we go. She threw her sweet potatoes in the trash. A 6 to 10 minute speech about you. I'm not repeating that. Toastmasters has multiple exercise books with different style speeches. Yes. Oh my gosh. It's like speech class in college. I rocked speech class. I loved it. Oh my gosh, that's cool. Did she do a TED Talk about you? Did she spill all the low base tea? I am here for this. And it's a nice distraction from what's happening in this image right now, which is chaos. So give me topics. Ooh, okay. I'm going to open it and save it. I've got all my links queued up. It was only 15 years old. How I'm not sure I want to ask. How old is she now? Talked about how the comfort of his father's how music can affect you. Wow. I'm gonna go. Okay. I don't have to call the authorities on you. That's good. I'm gonna go watch some of these. Especially the ones Thank you for sharing that with us, Impoverish. I love it. Whoops. "10 days. Are you counting down to her birthday?" Inspiration. She's gonna be their style. I'm gonna come out word for word. And no, I would never do that. Talk about myself for 6 to 10 minutes though. Any day of the week. That's nothing. That's the normal Tuesday for me. Okay, where? That's too big. There we go. Talk about your trophies. I might. You're making fun of me, and I don't care. Talk about the same thing in a 2-minute speech. Yeah. Oh, that's an interesting exercise, though, to take something. I've done that unintentionally because I'll have, when I go to speak at guilds and stuff, and I'll think that I have 3 hours, but in that 3 hours, they also have other stuff. So I'm cut down to like an hour and a half or 2 hours. And then I'm like Micro Machines guy, like talking really fast or cutting out some of the parts that make the speech comfortable and more charming and, all that good parts of it. So I like that. That's a good exercise. A mushroom Swiss burger from Culver's. What about all that bacon? That bacon just fill you up. I feel like this is code. What's happening? I've never eaten. Here's a fun fact. I've never eaten at Culver's. So I like this music. Could be music one week, music next week, but it could be okay. That's so cool. That would be intimidating to give a speech, give a presentation in front of a bunch of people that were really good at it. Because I go into each thing assuming that nobody else, but although sometimes I've had a lot of ASP members in my classes, and as soon as I find that out, I'm like, I'm sick. I gotta go home. I don't think Culver's has anything that I can eat, actually. Okay, we got some texture back at the party. Let's see. I think I want to go add. Oh man. This is I think I'm gonna do it. People would critique your speech, but you have a chance just to meet lovely people in your club, and they're there to actually help you. Yes. Nice. I love public speaking. And honestly, it goes back to everything that I was talking about earlier before, like, I think before anybody was on. Just that it's all about connection, sales and marketing, and business is really just about a connection. And a lot of these things have such a negative connotation, like sales and marketing is overwhelming to people, but it's all just reaching out and helping people with whatever they need help with, with choosing images or covering their walls with their family or creating an image that's a story that they can tell without words. And I have a concept shoot tomorrow that I'm very, very, very excited about. And she's already agreed to let me edit on stream, and it will be unlike anything else that I've done before. And it's really special. She is a cancer survivor, brand new cancer survivor. And she's an absolute sweetheart, and she's working on being able to walk again. And she loves Zelda, the Breath of the Wild, the video game. So we're going to do a play on that image. And she drew the clothes that she's going to wear, and she's got some great ideas for it, and it's going to be incredible. Okay, it starts at the club level and then goes up like a corporate ladder with the competitions. Oh, yes, I love a competition. That's really where it comes from. It's not so much the trophies, but it's the competitive nature. That's why I love Peloton. That's why I love PPA. And with business, I like to compete with myself and like where I was at this point last year, where I was this point 2 years ago, and just continually beat my prior numbers. District, county. Oh my gosh, 3 times. Did she beat it? My mother had cancer. She passed 5 weeks after we found out. It would be a snake. Yes, obviously. Like all my photos. I'm not opposed to that though. I just need somebody to get it to do what I want. Like that's it. That's what I want. Oh, I want to flatten this so badly. I don't think that we're there yet, but I want to be. Okay, what I do want to do though is no, I don't like that. This is not cooperating, much like a snake might. No, not that either. The person was my first mentor that showed me Toastmasters. Nice. Beat lawyers, doctors. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Look in your snake library and find me a snake that's doing the like snake dance thingy. That's what would work here. At varying stages too. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool to have a mentor like that and have a legacy. Mother is still taking. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm glad for you guys. Okay. I've got some decisions to make. I need just the bottom. These are all not what I need right now. Let's see. I need a darker. Maybe this one. That'll do. Three times though, man. My mother had kidney cancer, and that most people will say, oh, kidney cancer's not bad, but hers was sarcomatoid, and that's what made it hard to beat. She fought hard for us. She was tired. Where is that? There we go. And I just need like a swoop. Oh gosh. Okay, what do we have here? Yes, he did it. He did it, folks. I need it to be twirly at the bottom. That's pretty cool though. So, okay, I have a question about snakes. Low base is the guy here. They always look like they're looking at you. Are they actually looking at you, or is it like, you know, haunted mansion painting where it just looks like it's looking at you? These are the things that I need to know. Is it intentionally intimidating me? So I think I know the answer to that. Whoops. Go back to warp. Bring that down a little. I'm only on progress 2, which means that there is a whole lot of stuff left. Okay. Let's pixel peek real quick before I flatten. Oh no, I'm not gonna flatten. That's insanity. Okay, I named most of these. Okay, apparently I didn't get all of them though. See anything happening? Camera right. Okay. I'm gonna keep that. She looks well extracted. Another one well extracted. Okay, let's work on her hair a little bit. I need to do prints. Yes, do prints, especially if people are asking. Don't hesitate. Get those prints. Oh, just happened. Snakes don't have eyelids, so they never close their eyes. I was shooting. So how do they sleep? That's weird. I didn't know snakes didn't have eyelids, actually, if I'm being honest. Snake trivia. I'm going to make my kids have snake trivia now. It's the beauty of being a homeschooling mom. Whoops, did I just erase her finger? I sure did. I'm going to keep these little flyaways. Get rid of that glow. Go down to we had a whole smug mug convo earlier. Hello, sir. Here he is. Sleeping. Do snakes roll their eyes? Question 2. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Unconventional. But I'm gonna start with my center girl and work. Let's see, I might just build a new. That's a little much. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna do that one. Here's what I am gonna do though, is start a new action so that I can keep the layers. Snakes don't show emotion or reactions on their face. It's in their body language. I think they do. I think you're wrong. Because I know what they're saying just by the look on their snake face. It's not suitable to repeat. Okay, anyway. Sharpen. I'm going to unsharp mask here. Where's she at? Oh. Stop. Okay. Okay, I'm on the wrong layer. It's called like center feet or something. There she is. Okay. I'm going to start a new action. Ballerina basic. And it's going to be an unsharp mask. Let me bump that just a touch. Okay. And then we'll do just a little. Just a little tiny. Because I want to hand touch each one of these layers a little bit individually. Okay, so now I can go through. I do see a little change that I want to make. I don't know why that got popped down to 5, but I just want to run a line under. And I will go in. Once it's flattened, it's much easier to just make sweeping lighting changes. So just bear with me on these for the time being. Okay, so ballerina basic. And I'm only doing the ones that are visible right now. So I've got to remember, if I have one that's hidden, I have to remember to treat it like I have everything else. Okay, so there was where are, there we go. So that's got some cleanup.
Oh, Susanna, don't cry for me. We had some good years, so let me be. The world goes on. I sang my song. I gave my own true love for you to see. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry. Hold the tears back and dry your eyes. What's this life without a sweet goodbye? And though it's over, take this letter for when
I want to keep texture, but really start shaping that lighting. The jig is up with this song. Starting over. Okay, saved it. Now I'm gonna real quick Okay. All right, so the color situation here, I don't see any glaring, maybe still just down here. Where is it? Okay, so they're not each of the girls gonna have their own. So I want, this is like total chaos. I like this song. Oops. Okay, let's see. We need the far right. So I'm gonna duplicate this layer and hide one, and then work on I'm going to add the color back in because I drained it by... and just a tiny bit, because I do want to keep the other ones a little cooler. So, just occurred to me. First of all, let me finish what I'm doing, and then I've got a switch to make. Those are both in pretty good shape. And I probably don't need to raise the contrast because it's pretty contrasty already. Maybe a little. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this layer and hide it. And then flip it, because I want the light coming from camera left. Okay, so I'm going to start by planning better next time, step 1. All right. You know what I might do? Let's just flip the whole thing. I'm going to bring the light in from kind of upper, not quite upper thirds. I'm talking to myself, and I apologize. But you can bring the light from over here and then flip the whole image. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Okay, so I'm going to save this. Okay, I'm going for it. And I think I am going to consider a panoramic. Yeah. You've been looking for editing? Oh, editing contests. Oh, okay. I don't know where you look for editing contests. Image competitions. I'm your girl. I can help you find those. But that's a different ball game. Okay. So you know what? Maybe I don't want to redo this crap. Because, okay, so I'll tell you what. This is part of an exhibition that I am planning for that's actually due in 2 weeks. A little less than 2 weeks, actually. And it needs to be... Let's see, actually needs to be 4th. Wait. Yeah, I like it. I like it how it is. Okay. So that also enables me to go ahead and get the party started on real editing. Okay, so now I can go in and edit. And this is really small on the but because this is not only for competition but for exhibition, I'm going to be a lot more precise than I am always. just wanted a little more definition there. Ah, there's the whistling again. History. No. All that work. I don't want it. All right, so what I'm gonna do is get in here and dodge even smaller than that. A little bigger. And then get into the burn. Okay, we're still at 9. Define those eyebrows. Make sure her nose isn't lost in the light. And then we'll go bigger for some sweeping highlights. She's got some gray tones that I definitely want to address. Just make sure that these creases are defining. Huh. And I'm just going to grab this little shoulder where she has a farmer's tan and even that out. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna come back the next time and work on, do I want to do this now? I don't know. Oh, nice, awesome. I'll look for that. Okay, I think I want to do it now because this is, I'm running out of time. Let's see. If we just run highlights over these little shadowed. Okay. Nope, didn't do that. What's happening over here? This is some weirdness. Is it just a weird anomaly? Nope, it's just that I had opacity too low.
going on. There's dishes in the sink and trash in the front yard. Tell me what can
Okay, so we're on the road here. This is definitely not something that I ever expect to finish up so quickly. So quickly. No concern there. Okay, so I'm going to do some sweeping highlights. That definitely needs some color attention.
Seems like just the other day I'd see your face and know what to say. Now I'm staring at the ground, stepping over eggshells spread all around. So tell me, what can I do? Do I tiptoe around to pick up a broom? Can we sweep up this mess, or did we make a minefield out of our dress? Do you feel alone in our home? 'Cause I feel alone in our home. I'm not talking if you're not talking, and you're not talking if I'm not talking. I'm not talking if you're not talking, and you're not talking, and I'm not.
This is my child. This is one of my children. This is one of the few that enjoys getting her picture taken. This girl can work a camera expression. Yes, she comes on stream once in a while. That's also her cat that will occasionally jump on screen to bat the microphone and just get attention in general. I've gone much longer than I normally go, but I made some progress on this, and progress needs to happen because the clock is a ticking. Thank you guys so much. It's always such a pleasure to keep. I'm gonna throw my Instagram up here. You guys let me know who you are on Instagram, and I will hit you back if you are working on growing that. Working on growing in that arena. And then follow me on YouTube. I'll get that too. Because my YouTube is sad and pathetic. Yes, thank you. Thank you for introducing us to Toastmasters. And now I'm going to go in that juice place across the road from my studio that makes fancy toast, and I'm going to call them Toastmasters. Without the trophy, though. They are not Toastmasters without the trophy. Thank you guys so much. It's always a pleasure. Thank you. And I will be back for sure Wednesday, maybe tomorrow. I've got a concept shoot tomorrow. Depending what time I get done with that, I might jump on here because I'm excited to get those loaded up and see what we can make happen there. So thank you guys so much. Happy New Year. I'll see you soon.
That's why you my mommy. Please.